Welcome to K-Tech High School and Junior College. Good morning, my dear children. Children, as you all know, we have started lesson number 2, Life Processes in Living Organisms, Part 1 from Science-II, isn't it? And in our previous videos, we have learned about living organisms and energy production, right? We have learned living organisms and energy production. So today, children, we shall be learning the next topic, that is energy from different food components. We are going to study how we get energy from the different food components what we consume. So children, are you all ready? Let's get started. Energy from different food components. First children, let us study proteins. Now children, proteins are the macromolecules formed by bonding together many amino acids. Okay. Proteins of animal origin are, for example, meat, fish, chicken, eggs. All these are known as first class protein. Each gram of protein gives 4 kilocalories of energy. Amino acids are obtained after digestion of protein. So, those amino acids are absorbed in the body and are transported up to each organ and cell via blood. From these amino acids, organs and cells produce various proteins which are necessary for themselves and the whole body. Some of the examples are: amino acids are used by skin to make melanin, the pigment, and keratin, the key structural material of hair, horns, etc. By bones to make ossin, which is the collagen component of bones, that is the bone tissue. By cells to make various proteins of cell membrane and in the synthesis of various enzymes. By pancreas in the synthesis of insulin and trypsin enzyme, and by pituitary gland in the synthesis of various hormones, and also by muscle cells in the synthesis of actin and myosin. So here amino acids are used. In also blood to synthesize hemoglobin and antibodies. Children, always remember, always keep this in your mind. Excess of amino acid obtained from excess of protein consumed are not stored in the body. Okay, they are broken down and the ammonia formed is eliminated out of the body. If necessary, excess of proteins are converted into other useful substances like glucose through the process of gluconeogenesis. Okay, and plants produce the necessary amino acids from the minerals and thereby produce different types of proteins. An enzyme, rubisco, present in the plant chloroplast, is the most abundant protein found in nature. So children, now we shall learn about lipids. The substance formed by specific chemical bonds between fatty acids and alcohol are called as Lipids. Digestion of lipids consumed by us is nothing but their conversion into fatty acids and alcohol. Fatty acids are absorbed up and distributed everywhere within the body. From those fatty acids, different cells produce various substances necessary for themselves. For example, the molecules called as phospholipids, which are essential for synthesizing of plasma membrane, are formed from the absorbed fatty acids. Fatty acids are used for producing hormones like progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, aldosterone, etc., and in the synthesis of the covering around the axons of nerve cells. Okay, children. We get 9 kilocalories of energy per grams of lipids. So, excess of lipids are stored in adipose connective tissue in the body. Now let us learn the next nutrient, that is vitamins. Vitamins are a group of heterogeneous compounds essential for the proper functioning of various processes in the body. Children, there are main 6 types of vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. Out of these, children, A, D, E and K are fat soluble, whereas B and C are water soluble. So my dear children, to avoid the occurrence of such diseases and to be healthy, we must include the food source in our daily diet, which can provide us enough quantity of vitamin. Understood, children? Now let us begin with the next topic, that is water. There is about 65 to 70% water in our body. Each cell contains about 70% water weight by weight. Blood, plasma also contain 90% of water. Functioning of cells and thereby whole body gets disturbed even if there is a little loss of water from the body. That is why, children, we experience dryness in mouth whenever we are thirsty. We consume water and all the essential nutrients required for our body. Now, children, suppose if someone in your house experiences loose motion, so what will you suggest to them, children? See, in loose motion, there is considerable loss of water and electrolytes. Therefore, to a patient suffering from loose motion, ORS should be given in sufficient quantity to replenish water and electrolyte loss. Oral rehydration solution or ORS contains salt, sugar and water. We sweat more in summer season and whenever involved in physical labor because the body temperature rises. Isn't it, children? Yes. To lower down the body temperature, sweat gland secrete sweat which on evaporation lower down body temperature. This leads to water loss in the body. Are you getting me, children? Okay. So, we should drink lots of water to meet our requirements. We should always drink sufficient water. Children, we have learnt about various food components, right? Fats, carbohydrate, proteins. Now we shall be learning about fibers. Okay? So, what are fibers? We have seen that the importance of nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins and water. But children, do you know that fibers are also important nutrient? Yes, fibers are also the carbohydrates, but like other carbohydrates, our body cannot digest fibers. They are helpful in digestion of other substances and helps in digestion of undigested food. Therefore, we must include vegetables, fruits, cereals, sprouts in our daily diet as they are the good source of fibers. Have you all understood, children? The importance of all the nutrients and the energy which we get from these nutrients which we consumed? Good. With this, children, we have come to an end of today's lecture. I hope every one of you must have understood today's topic. It was quite interesting, right? Children, please watch the video attentively and then read the lesson. We shall meet you in our next lecture. Thank you, students.